When you open this assignment, make sure that you are not in present mode. You want to be able to see all of the slides along the left side of your screen, like you can see on my slideshow. You have a couple things to do. The first thing is to count up the weight or mass of all of the reactants, and you'll use the key to do that. And I'll show you a strategy I use. Next, you are going to simulate the chemical reaction by breaking apart the molecules on the reactant side and creating the new products. And then lastly, add up the mass or weight of the products and record it. So to start, we need to add up the weight or mass of the reactants. You can see that we have a key showing us that hydrogens, or H, is 1 gram. This is just completely made up, by the way. Hydrogen atoms don't really weigh 1 gram. According to this key, carbon, or C, weighs 2 grams, and oxygen, which is O, weighs 4 grams. So you guys can actually add this up using paper and pencil. One technique that you could use is insert text box, and like you could put a text box right here on your screen. And I can see that I have 4 hydrogens right here, and they each weigh 1 gram. So in total, I have 4 grams of hydrogen. I can see that I have 1 carbon, and each carbon weighs 2 grams. So since I have one of them, I have 2 grams total. And I can see that oxygen weighs 4 grams, and I have 4 oxygens. So I could either figure this out by going 4 plus 4 plus 4 plus 4 is 16, or I could do 4 times 4. Either way, the oxygens total 16 grams. Now I need to get the total weight. So 4 plus 2 plus 16 is, let's see, 16 plus 2 is 18, 18 plus 4 is 22. The total here is 22 grams. So now, I don't need to see this on your screen, so if you wanted to delete that afterwards, that would be fine. But now I need to simulate the chemical reaction. I need to break apart these molecules and create the products, CO2 and 2H2O. So I'm just going to take what I need to make the CO2 first. And now I need to make 2 molecules of H2O. So I'll make 1 molecule of H2O first. Now time to make my second molecule of H2O. And now I need to add up the mass of my products. I'm just going to use this same box that I was using earlier. Let's look at the hydrogens. I know each hydrogen weighs 1 gram, and I see 1, 2, 3, 4 hydrogens, so 4 grams. Look at my carbons. Each carbon, according to the key, weighs 2 grams, and I only see 1 carbon, so that's a total of 2 grams. And oxygens weigh 4 grams each, so I have 4 oxygens. So 4 plus 4 is 8, plus 4 is 12, plus 4 is 16, so I have 16 grams of oxygen. If I add all of these up, total 16 plus 2 is 18, plus 4 is 22 grams, which makes sense because the mass of my reactant should weigh the same as the mass or weight of my products because they're the same atoms, just arranged differently as new molecules. And then once you finish that, you would go on to the next slide.